Alright, so back another video, we're back another reaction. So, as you can see, this is my YouTube, right? Every time I get on YouTube, I see something crazy. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna always see something crazy on my YouTube feed. When I get on here, I see her. I have never seen her page before. I don't know what she posts on her page. But when I seen her face scan, I instantly knew she was a soul snatcher. She has, at first I thought she had like gold soul snatcher because it just looked like, look at her face. Just look at her. And then I go to her videos. This what she be posting. Look at these titles. If you ride him like this, he'll be mesmerized. How to talk dirty in bed. I seen this here.
To me.
I just wanna show y'all something just real quick, then we're gonna get to the main video.
Let me get serious.
She said some wild stuff that if I ever find y'all doing this, it's up.
And then she gonna find me and she gonna suck.
Hold
So I know what to do. Does not mean you're not attractive. Seriously. This page is to build up your confidence. This page is just because I know what I'm doing. I know what to do. I've had niggas sleep on my porch outside in the rain. Blow up my phone over 100 times. Different numbers. Text now, regular ones. Text calls starting to kill me. Which is not a flex. That's not a flex.
I'm gonna replay it one more time just in case if it went over your head.
Sexy doesn't mean you're not sexually appealing. Does not mean you're not attractive. Seriously. This page is to build up your confidence. This page is just because I know what I'm doing. I know what to do. I've had niggas sleep on my porch outside in the rain. Blow up my phone over 100 times. Different numbers. Text now, regular ones. Text calls starting to kill me. Which is not a flex.
So, if you missed it, the 2 times we replayed it, she's so much what she does, what she's doing, that she didn't have dudes sleeping outside in the porch in the rain. She didn't have dudes blowing up her phone over 100 times. I'm like, you mine. You ain't gonna never sleep with nobody else. So if I ever find y'all doing some stuff like this, I'm gonna make you so mad you gonna unsubscribe from my channel. I better not ever hear y'all ever being outside of a female house in the rain, sleep for some coochie. Ever. Now, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. She could be capping, but still, if that is true, it's up. Don't you ever sleep outside nobody's house for nothing. That goes for the men and women of this channel. And don't you ever blow up nobody's phone for nothing. Ever. It's never that serious, chat. But anyways, she got some more other crazy videos that's like, look at her. How to give a man the best he ever had. And I seen the little clip on the gram on her IG. She got a whole tutorial on how to. I just feel like at this point, if you see her, bro, she gonna have you doing the NLE, bro. Y'all know when NLE be on stage doing the seizure and all those. You just gotta do your own research on her. She's a platinum. She's a platinum soul snatcher. But now leading to this video. Matter of fact, yeah, she's one of these. Before we get into that, she's that had you sitting up there just tweaking. If you know, you know. Menace to society type B.
Alright, motherfucker, let's get it on.
How you sitting up there just terrified. You ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
How you in your tweaking, bruh?
No, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, if y'all acting like this over some coochie or some whatever, you damn. But speaking of down bad, we got some more Zion Williamson drama. The nightmare will never end because he got the P star out here losing brain cells. She has Zion's name tatted on her face over some money that she's not getting. But that being said,
I literally did not want to come to the internet.
Mariah
I'm
Millie.
just tired of
Mariah Millie, we good, chat? Yeah, we good, we good, we good.
saving face for this man. Every time I come on the internet, people are bashing me because of this man. And the reason he was paying me
Nobody bashing you because of this, man. You doing it to yourself, sis. You a black queen. You're a black queen. But you making yourself look bad, though.
every time I come on the internet, people are bashing me because of this man.
It's your fault.
And
You
the
doing it to
reason he
yourself.
was paying me off is so I won't come to the world and tell everybody.
You guys have to believe me. I really wasn't going to make a video about this, but then I got a comment on my Kevin Durant video requesting this particular upload. So I figured I'd make a short on it, or a TikTok on it, or a reel on it, depending on what platform you're on. And I did do that, and I posted it onto YouTube/Instagram/TikTok. And then I realized that didn't really do the situation much justice. So here I am, making another video on it. Before we get to the content, we announced 5 subscribers who turned on my notifications on this channel to split $1,000. The winners were announced on my community tab, so go check my...
I walk along the city streets.
Trying to get to we done already got, what's her name? We got Justina Mendez out the way. She's a platinum soul snatcher. Now we trying to get to the other platinum soul snatcher.
One that I
She's
initially
one of those
didn't pay
too.
much attention to. I
But
mean, there
she
was
trying to get in Zion's
one
pockets too.
instance where a woman tried exposing Zion Williamson on FaceTime when he was in college.
Why are you so beautiful?
I'm not. Oh my God, stop.
And to be honest, I
messing with snow
didn't
bunnies?
really see this as much of a big deal. Zion was just trying to get his in. He's a college student, for crying out loud. At least he was back then. To be honest, I don't really like getting
He was trying
involved
to-
in the personal lives of athletes, unless if it's something that is pretty insane, and I believe this story qualifies as
Moriah
such.
Mills.
So about a month ago, Zion Williamson announced with his partner, I suppose, that he is having a child with a woman by the name of Concrete Rose. They threw this beautiful gender reveal, which I have no idea why Zion Williamson decided to draw attention to this situation, because Zion Williamson essentially struck 2 sticks together and created a little bit of a spark when he said this.
I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you.
Now, that's why I'm saying I don't understand why he decided to record this gender reveal and post it onto social media, because
And we all do that though. You know what I'm saying? We all, record our little gender reveals. Everybody do that. I don't really see what he said here though. Like he just
bit of a spark.
just a future note to his child. But Moriah Mills, let me say this. That's my child. I'm a
When he said this.
I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Moriah Mills, she's one of those.
Now, that's why I'm saying I don't understand one between another woman by the name of Moriah Mills and Zion Williamson. And I gotta admit, this was fairly comical. Moriah Mills is an adult film actress, by the way. And we'll just leave it at that. And she started by saying, "You better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late." Keep that in mind,
see?
because that's gonna be a little bit
You give me my
I
money,
was with you
Zion.
last week in New Orleans, and you couldn't
You can give me my
tell me
money.
you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you. I
See?
warned you about
go.
trapping type hoes at Zion Williamson, and you didn't listen to me. I know the game. F you and congrats again. Bill was too high, so you had to scrap for crumbs when you couldn't see me or I was busy. Pretty much Moriah Mills was frustrated that she lost the Ho Olympics to a stripper by the name of Concrete Rose. And I guess in that type of culture, when you're a cloud-hungry
The
hoe
Thought
who
Olympics.
lives to trap bottles of Don Julio
Now that's crazy.
1942 and Clase Azul at the club, then try to do something legitimate with your life. Like, I don't know, becoming a real real estate agent, but once that fails, you decide to trap instead, and then attempt to get a Lil Aiden by a NBA superstar and set yourself up for life. But the tweets would get more and more extreme, eventually leading to Moriah Mills exposing text messages between herself and Zion Williamson. And the sad thing is, these text messages quite literally show Zion Williamson begging with Moriah Mills to delete her tweets, with Moriah Mills doing middle school level manipulation, saying,
"I hate this. I'm really upset."
Zion would respond saying, "So why are you posting all this on social media? Delete that stuff." Zion, I wonder why. It's not like her tweets are getting over 1 million views per tweet at this point. But of course, Moriah Mills continues with her masterclass in gaslighting, saying, "Because you kissed her. That's your girlfriend. You lied to me." They would go back and forth with Zion begging her to delete the messages and
Enjoy your new life with the fake, cheap fake. She's so fake she ran to social media that your baby father cloud chasing thought. Delete that stuff, and I got you. Why should I trust you? All you do is lie. I literally was good to you, and you
Moriah Mills
let a thought trap you. You're gonna be a dad. So happy for you. Stop. That's for that's for me. I'm sorry it happened, but why would you add that to the fire? If you do that,
responding pretty much no.
you're not gonna do that. We better than this for real. We better than this for real. I thought I was yours. I trusted you.
Because you hurt my feelings
Bro,
or whatever. And
see,
eventually,
this is what I
once
be talking
Zion
about. Like,
Williamson realized that the thing he
this
should
is what
do
I'm
is
talking
not
about,
engage
man.
with the enemy,
You are with an athlete. You know, our goal is to drop triple doubles on and off the court. We're not here to play with you.
she
You know what I'm
decided to
saying?
expose the amount of money that Zion Williamson was paying her. Which, oh my goodness. Moriah Mills was quite literally getting paid about $1 million a year just to be Zion Williamson's side chick. It
That's a life. That's a finesse.
honestly causes me so much pain
That's down bad for you, Zion. No, I ain't gonna lie. You're not supposed to be paying these females nothing
to see this.
unless you're giving her the Thanos.
And it's honestly
The Thanos hammer.
kind of
Pause.
evil when you
But
consider
still,
the
you
age
don't pay these
difference
females
between
nothing, bro.
Moriah Mills and Zion Williamson. I mean, Moriah Mills is turning 32 in about 3 months from now. Zion Williamson's 23. Of course, Zion got himself into this situation, and my man clearly got a type. But if there's one thing you should learn from this situation is, once you become rich and famous and as successful to the scale that Zion Williamson is, where you sign a contract that is worth nearly $200 million, there's a huge target on your back. That's why I never understood why rich people who don't need to flex their wealth would go out and flex their wealth, because you're creating a target on your back for clout demons like Moriah Mills that don't actually love you for who you are. They love you for what you bring to the table, and they throw little tantrums when they lose their opportunity. Now, up until this point, you guys might be familiar with this situation, and you might be wondering, Mike, why the hell are you making a video on this once again? Well, the next part is a little bit more important to me.
We're reinventing our network so you can deliver even more to your customers.
Skin feel tight and dry? Try Hydro Boost Gel Cleanser to cleanse and hydrate. Neutrogena.
And I honestly think this could be very damaging for women around the world, by the way, because I've covered a situation very similar to this on microphone, the Matt Ariza situation, which I initially botched, by the way, because I actually believed the initial report about Matt Ariza potentially allegedly sexually assaulting a minor whenever he was in college, and I got that wrong. Now, in this case, when Moriah Mills noticed that her attempts at sucking clout out of Zion Williamson were failing, she resorted to more extreme measures, which we didn't really cover on this channel. The first being that she posted a positive pregnancy test after her alleged Zion fling.
Chad, you know, you could buy a fake pregnancy test now.
She did crazier things like fake getting Zion Williamson's name tattooed on her face and in the
Yeah, that's wild.
name of clout. This isn't a real tattoo, by the way. Eventually,
Yeah.
Twitter had enough and decided to suspend her account. But just because you deplatformed Moriah Mills on Twitter doesn't mean that she can't go to another platform and still continue her manifest destiny of sucking as much clout from this situation as humanly possible. And I think this is where it took a really disturbing turn for me, because Moriah Mills' next allegation against Zion really
Moriah Mills reveals Pelican star allegedly and he owes her $62,000. Zion is a woman. What? Oh yeah, see, we not finna start doing this, bro. Like, leave Zion alone, bro. That's my guy, bro. If it's two players I like picking on the most, it's Zion and John Morant, bro. They're my guys, but come on, we not finna start lying now. It's so you can get you some money. Like, come on, bro. We not doing that, bro. Like, that's out of pocket.
really upsets me. Check
You too old to be doing
it
this.
out.
Come
You
on.
guys, I literally did not want to come to the internet, and I'm just tired of saving
Is this Karen mentality?
face for this
This
man
is low key
that's
Karen mentality
completely
to me.
disrespecting me to the world. And I
Hold
literally,
on,
It's
be
me.
quiet.
Check it out.
you guys, I literally did not want to come to the internet, and I'm just tired of saving face for this man that's completely disrespecting me to the world. And I literally have to take this. Every time I come on the internet, people are bashing me because of this man, literally. And I'm tired of it. He knows he said he's gonna send me $62,000. I have yet to receive that since June. I'm literally here. Like, he's
You're doing all this over some money.
literally a liar. You guys, everything he says, he's a liar. He's not who he says he is. I literally been saving face. I did not want to come to the
How many times we done heard that line
world and
before?
let you guys know what he has been
How
doing to
many
me.
times we
My
done heard that line before?
entire relationship with him. He is a woman beater, and the NBA needs to know this.
If you don't show receipts, you just chat. You know, your statements is invalid if you don't show receipts. So
I literally did not want to come to this because I know he has so many endorsements. But Zion Williamson
so
is
now you just trying to make him broke. Now how you gonna get your money if he broke? Hmm. You doing all this to destroy defame that's in the NBA that worked so hard to get here. Now because you lost the Thought Olympics, you gonna try to defame him?
a woman beater. And the reason he was paying me off
So how you gonna get your money if he broke?
is so I won't come to the world and tell everybody.
Okay, first
I know you not fake crying. Nah. See, we not doing this, bro. You're not finna do Zion like this.
things first, I'm going to open this up by
You gonna
saying
start fake
I'm a little
crying?
sensitive to this situation. I've
Nah,
covered stories like this before. There are times where I've gotten these situations completely incorrect. The basis of my take here is whenever a woman is alleging such a thing, it's a very, very serious thing to allege. And there have been times, unfortunately, where women have lied about this situation, like in the case of Moriah, which we covered on my Microphone Football channel. A once-in-a-generation type punter was cut by the team that drafted him even before he was able to play for this team.
BRA blemish
you know how
patches.
unfortunate it is to be an athlete? If you don't give these IG models what they want, they just gonna try to destroy your career for nothing. Over some
Based upon an allegation that a young girl made against him alleging SA. And eventually, after reviewing all of the footage that they had on hand, they were able to determine that this woman was lying. And luckily, in the case of Moriah, he seems to be on his way to getting another chance in the NFL. But some players aren't as lucky, like, say, Sean Oakman, for instance. His situation was so bad that he went undrafted in the NFL. And very shortly after, once again, they found out that what he was accused of was not true. Currently, we're covering the case of Michael Irvin on my Microphone Football channel, where he is on camera and there is an employee of the hotel that he was staying at alleging that he made uncomfortable.
NFL legend Michael Irvin asks employee if she knew about having big black man inside her. Yo! Oh, nah, this is wild. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is insane, bro. Myriad claims as it releases details of unwanted advances.
Comfortable advances towards
Being sorry, being an athlete
her.
in the
And as a
streets.
result, Michael
What?
Irvin currently isn't on ESPN and currently isn't featured on the NFL Network. Now, are all of these
Man lost
allegations
all his money
untrue?
because of that.
No, that's ridiculous. And I do not want to suggest anything of the sort. But based upon the trajectory of this storyline, based upon how Moriah Mills was saying that she was pregnant at first, and then she fake tattooed Zion's name on her face, and now she's alleging that Zion laid a hand on her, this has gone too far. And I guess I'm
Yeah, like I said, if there's no receipts, your statement isn't valid.
really sensitive.
Like how they try to do Miles Bridges. At least she showed some type of receipts. Even though isn't he back on the Hornets? I think he's still back on straight. But Moriah Mills, if you ain't showing no receipts of him, say no smacking you,
Sensitive to
then
this
it
because
ain't
we live
really
in a
nothing to
society
say.
where people are very quick to turn on the more prominent figure and side with the victim and believe the victim. But in this particular case, who truly is the victim here? Is it Moriah Mills who is complaining about the fact that Zion Williamson isn't paying out $1 million per year to her anymore? Or is it Zion Williamson who is still in his early 20s, which is totally a normal age to make mistakes, whether it's in the realm of women or in other aspects of your life, who is constantly being pestered by this woman who is 8 years older than him? I think accusing of Zion of such a thing, which barring some type of evidence, I am going to assume that it is untrue. And based upon the fact that she can't even look us in the eye when she is making these allegations, I believe it's untrue. Based upon the fact that she is not even able to fake cry properly, that she's doing as
Exactly.
much as she possibly can to maintain relevance, I believe, in
That's
my
crazy.
personal opinion, and barring any other evidence that is brought to the table, that this accusation is untrue. Now, again, I want to place an emphasis on barring any new evidence that is found. But I will say, if my opinion is correct, if my assumption is true, if she is lying about doing such a thing, then she is truly a horrific human being. Because if such allegations were to be taken seriously, if she just came out from the very beginning and made these allegations against Zion Williamson before we all knew she was that crazy, then it could have potentially landed Zion Williamson in a lot of hot water. It could have gone into a lot of trouble. And luckily, assuming that there isn't any further evidence, it seems like people aren't taking Moriah Mills
I feel like
seriously.
even if Zion did lay uh, a pinky nail on Moriah Mills, it's noticeable. Like, look at this dude, bro. That's why his favorite character is Thanos. Look at this dude's player build. If he hits you, you gon' you know what I'm saying?
But I think
Have
this
some bruises for a minute.
whole situation is really messed up. You have a
So,
woman that is
yeah,
31
like,
years
come on
old
now, Jack.
preying on a man that is 23 years old just because he signed a $200 million contract and he might be too young to know how to handle that situation. Should Zion Williamson maybe take a lesson from this and try to make better decisions with the women he chooses to surround himself with? Yes, most definitely. I
Yeah.
do believe athletes should get some sort of hoology course and maybe even cite this as an example of what happens when you mess with the wrong woman and the types of predatory women that are out there. I hope that this is my final video on this topic. Again, this was a huge request from my subscribers and I read
Yeah,
all.
man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Anyways, that's going this off, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man.